Hey you guys, I'm welcoming you to my YouTube channel. I'm also welcoming you to the TLS show as promised, where I'll provide questions and answers for you guys. The questions are given to me based upon friends, family, fans, anyone that's interested in getting feedback in life obstacles. So today's topic will be how to overcome disloyalty, how to overcome disappointment. Um, it's not simple, but it's something that can be dealt with. It's something that we can do ourselves with a lot of preparation, with a lot of um, understanding of another person's situation. So I am a living example of having to face disloyalty. I am a living proof of having to accept situations that were disloyal to me, but I had to live with it. I literally had to go through my entire life with trying to understand another person's point of view. I literally had to understand why things were being done, and it may not have been fair to me, but for that person, that's how it worked for them. So let's touch on disloyalty. Have you ever felt like your partner has betrayed you? Have you ever felt like your parents have betrayed you, your best friend, or your siblings, or anyone that you may have in your circle may have betrayed you? I have. I had the biggest disappointment along with disloyalty situation happen to me in my life. And it does nothing but make you question people's motives. It does nothing but destroy your trust within people. So in my situation, I had someone that I love deeply, which is my mom. And I also had my dad, who I love deeply. And the two people that you would want to trust in the entire world, one of them betray you and take away a person that means so much to you. And so I had to face disloyalty. I feel like the value of loyalty no longer exists. I feel like there was no longer any trust for anyone. And it affected me in so many relationships, not just with my mom and I, but it affected relationships with my friends, with people that I've dated. My trust level had decreased in an enormous way to where I couldn't understand how to trust someone again. I couldn't understand how people could be disloyal. How can I trust a man if the person closest to me as a parent betrayed me? How could I even value or understand what trust is if the person closest to me betrayed me? And so me living out my life, I literally had to fight hard to trust people. I would always question what's your motive? What's your purpose in my life? What are you going to do to me? I would always put in my head like, oh, the worst thing you can do next is hurt me. The worst thing you can do is have a child on the side. The worst thing you can do is put another woman before me. It was a major struggle. It was a major distraction in my life. And it was one of the hardest things that I had to cope with, and one of the hardest things that I had to literally force myself to understand. I never give people the benefit of the doubt because I was let down by a person that I just thought loyalty came within you because you were my parent. And with my friendships, I would always question, well, why are you doing this? Or why are you responding this way? Or why are you doing whatever you're doing to someone else? And it has nothing to do with me, but because I'm so big on loyalty, I'm so big on trust, and wanting people to even kind of think like me just a little bit and understand that these two factors are very important, because without them, you can't be there for someone fully, because there's always that little piece in the back of your mind that is saying this person is being deceitful towards you. This person is being disloyal. This person is not really there for you. This person don't really love you. If your mom did this, then how can you trust a stranger? How can you trust someone you call your friend? How can you trust a man? And it made all my relationships harder than it had to be. And it can destroy situations. It can destroy you as a person, trying to figure out if someone is being disloyal. You forget the main factor of your relationship, which is to love, which is support, which is to just be there for people. It makes it hard when you are betrayed by someone so close to you. When I say betrayed, I don't mean it in a bashing way towards my mom. I mean it in a way of, how could I understand anyone else when this is my blood? This is the person that brought me here and has given me life. I feel like I was put in a situation where, how could I love? How could I trust? How could I understand loyalty completely? And so I want you guys to understand how you can cope with feeling like you're being lied to, or feeling like you can't trust anyone, or feeling like someone is being disloyal to you. How I cope with this now, I literally hand people the rope. I don't try to control the situations. I used to try to control a situation and prevent it before it happens. I used to try to talk people out of things because it shouldn't be this way. It's not supposed to be this way. You shouldn't do this. You shouldn't do that. Or even with me dating guys, I would try so hard to prevent them from doing me wrong. But at the end of the day, you have to understand that this person knows exactly what they're doing. It is not your power to try and change any individual on this earth. It is not your power to try and make a person understand the value of loyalty. It is not your power to try and trust someone that is not presenting trust towards you. They're not showing that they can be trusted by you. It's not your power. It is not your problem. It is that person's problem. So this is how I cope with life today. If you have shown me any sign of disloyalty, I will deal with you either from a distance, or I will deal with you. I will love you. I will still, care for you, but it will be from here. I can't have you in my circle thinking that you're going to betray me. You showed me that sign that you would. I am not going to allow you to. You showed me that I can't trust you. I am not going to put myself in a situation to be with you under any circumstances and then become hurt at the end. You showed me your colors, and that's what we all have to see and understand. We have to see that if you are around someone long enough, they will present who they really are. They will definitely expose the true them. And once you get a taste of it, you do not give multiple chances. You do not allow people to think that your feelings don't matter and that you have to deal with them or be in their circle or have them in your circle or have them in your life. I don't care how many years you have known this person. They've exposed who they are. Don't give them the chance to hurt you. So, when it comes to disloyalty, when it comes to dishonesty, when it comes to people just hurting you, you can prevent it. There's a way to prevent many things. And with this, you can prevent it. All you have to do is allow people to show who they are. All you have to do is give people the chance to show you one time, who they are, and you will know where to go from there. It is literally that simple. Don't try to tell them, oh, don't do this, don't do that. Because the moment you do that is the moment you're failing yourself. Is the moment you'll become disappointed within you. Because now you're taking on a problem that has nothing to do with you. If they were not taught by their parents, if they were not taught in life period on how to be loyal, it has nothing to do with you. You cannot change who that person is. Who they present to you is who they are, and believe that. Now, back to me coping with my parents' situation, my mom. There's still this feeling of, how can I trust you when it comes to my mom? There's still this feeling of, I don't know what you are capable of. Do I love you? Absolutely. Would I always be here for you? Absolutely. But there will always be this thought like, okay, what would you do next? It's like being in a bad relationship where the person constantly cheats on you, cheats on you, cheats on you. The person tells you, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it. The person shows you for a little while, I'm changing. How can you believe it? Because you done strike me how many times? But that is my fault because I allowed you to strike me this many times when you already showed your colors. You already showed who you are. So guess what? It is my fault. Because I could have prevented the disloyalty. I could have prevented the dishonesty. So sit back, guys. Sit back. And allow people, as they would say, to dig their own grave. Allow people to hang themselves with their own rope. Allow people to expose to you who they really are to prevent how you're feeling. This is my lesson today for how to overcome disloyalty, how to cope with it, how to prevent yourself from even feeling hurt or feeling like someone's being dishonest to you, someone's betraying you. You can take these factors and apply it to your life. Again, if you guys have any questions on how to move forward with certain things in life, please comment. Put your questions below. I will apply it to my next TLS show. If you love this video, if you like this video, if you gain anything from what I've just spoken about, please subscribe. I need you guys to subscribe. I am not trying to just reach my inner circle. My goal is to touch thousands, even millions. There's no limitations with what I'm trying to do. So I don't want to put a number on this. But if you guys could keep supporting and pushing me forward, I gladly would appreciate it. Like I said, please subscribe so I can touch someone. There's someone today that's probably going through this. They don't know what to do in a relationship. They don't know what to do with a friendship. They don't know what to do with their relationship with their parents. this video can help you. If you don't take anything else from the video, please understand that you have to allow people to expose who they are. You have to allow people to make mistakes. And once they expose, you treat them with distance. You love them with distance. You care for them with distance. And that is the only way that you can provide peace to yourself. Thank you guys for tuning in. As I said, please subscribe. I hope you love my video. Send in all your questions. Hopefully you'll see it on one of my next shows. So please subscribe. Thank you for watching.